What is up, you guys? Glitches here, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a live reaction of the latest dev stream for Once Human. They're going to be going over all the cool updates coming with the big 1.3 patch. That is hopefully going to be the cool information regarding the Way of Winter scenario. Hopefully they clarify a few things. I do want to give them a big shout out for sponsoring this video. They were kind enough to give me early access to a test server for Way of Winter. Unfortunately, there is a few things that were a little bit buggy that we weren't fully able to test out. So I'm hoping during this live stream they clarify a few things, but we've only got about a minute or two until this thing starts. So once it jumps in, we'll transfer over and let's see what the devs have to say. Hey, here we go.
Welcome to the special live stream for version 1.3. Great to see you all again. For those who are Cici, the Global Marketing Manager of Once Human. Remember our last stream, during which we have shared a teaser about the coming new PvE scenario? I feel so excited to see your awesome reaction to the teaser. And now, as promised, we're here to bring you all the juicy details about the highly anticipated new PvE scenario, the Way of Winter.
His mic's not working.
I'm sorry. There was a temporary little issue there, but hey guys, I'm Sammy. I am the global community manager and I am in charge. I am just your global community manager. Finally, the Way of Winter is here and ready to drop. Someone who loves exploring new open worlds, I've been super hyped for this new PvE scenario, and it's ready. It's finally time. I can't wait to dive into the brand new adventure with you all. Way of Winter adds so many new unique missions, tons of new challenges, tons of new surprises, and I am sure whether you are a new player or a veteran, you'll find something rewarding and fun in this scenario. Who else is as pumped as I am? Let us know in the chat. We want to see it all. We're super excited.
Oh I am pretty stoked.
I
am
hoping
that
absolutely
the
right.
new
You
PvE scenario is
I am the most excited.
Much better than the PvP one.
Exactly.
I'm more of a PvE player.
I mean, yeah, I'm also excited for the coming new PvE scenario. So let's kick things off by going over today's streaming plan. So first up, we'll have the classic FAQ session. If you have any questions or feedback while you're watching, just drop the message in the chat box. But please do not spam, so we actually see what you are saying. Next up, we've got the parts that you're all waiting for, the introduction to the new PvE scenario, the Way of Winter.
All right,
we have a ton of great content today through this live stream. We hope to not only answer your questions, but also give you a complete rundown of the new scenario and the events coming up. Whether you're a longtime player or just joining us, we're sure there's something for you here in the live stream. So during the stream, if you have any questions, please put them right in the chat. We will try to get to as many as we possibly can. Let's have a blast and enjoy the stream together.
Yeah. Beside the game news, we've got tons of awesome prize lined up for this live stream. First off, where you're watching, we're going to drop 2 gift codes that will get you a total of 1,000 Star Crown. Next, we're holding 2 cosmetic giveaway, the Music Frenzy outfit from the current Lightforge Loot Crate. Here's what they look like.
Ooh.
Okay, so last one, the social media rewards. So you can post a photo of you watching the live stream on Twitter or Facebook with the hashtag OnceHuman and DevStream, and you'll have a chance to win your free Steam game gift card.
Woohoo! Super exciting. All right, let's get on with it. Enough chit chat. Let's get the live stream started. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so first let's dive into the FAQ session. We'll have a discussion on some issue we've observed in the community since the launch of Prisma versus Clash. So of course, the issues are not limited to just the gameplay experience of Prisma versus Clash. Without the further ado, let's get started.
Yeah, for sure. And real quick, if you have any questions while watching the live stream, I should really first let you know that these are kind of determined questions that we have already gotten all the answers to. For your questions during the live stream, please put them in chat. We have team members dedicated to gathering the feedback during the stream. We'll try to answer some at the end, and if we don't get to your question, we'll try to compile it all and release it on our various community platforms after the stream.
Yeah, okay, let's start with a question regarding the Prisma versus Clash. So many metas have mentioned that the Prisma versus Clash scenario feels a bit rushed and has various issues, such as getting stuck at the dig to hell and so on. So Sammy, will there be any measure taken to improve the Prisma versus Clash scenario, and what kind of PvP content can we expect it in the future?
Yeah,
Great
we are
question.
always, updating and trying to make things better. So the issue of getting stuck in the Dig to Hell event was resolved immediately on the update for October 1st. And since the launch of Prism vs. Clash, we have been iterating on it almost daily to enhance the overall experience. But for PvP-related issues, metas can report any violations or any issues that they've encountered, and we will try our best to fix those bugs as soon as humanly possible. Based on the feedback we have collected so far from Prism vs. Clash, we actually plan to introduce in the future a more advanced PvP scenario where squads are the focus and act as the primary unit, which will hopefully offer a much higher level of engagement for our PvP players.
Interesting.
Okay, and will there be any like hard mode for Prisma versus Clash, and also the coming new scenario, the Way of Winter? If so, when will it be available?
So actually, there is not going to be a hard mode for Prism versus Clash or the Way of Winter. Our current focus is actually on refining the overall experience for every player and ensuring that everyone gets the same scenario and achieves the best quality possible.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Always ensuring a solid foundational experience is always essential. So next, we have some questions regarding the Way of Winter. Even this scenario hasn't been launched yet. We've already received many questions from metas. So the first one is, will you be able to access the previous map sections in the Way of Winter?
I think we should.
Yeah, this is a big concern for lots of new metas. So the Way of Winter scenario will feature an entirely new map, complete with new landscapes, new ecosystems, and everything in this scenario will be brand new, offering a fresh and unique experience for all of our metas. This does mean that you will not be able to return to the old map during Way of Winter.
Interesting. I had
In
several
that
people
case,
tell me that
will
we
the
could
Way of
go to
Winter
the previous
scenario
map.
include like new bosses or new
That's news.
deviations, and can you give us some examples?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 2 brand new bosses and over 10 brand new deviants have been added, along with a style overhaul for the entire Vulture. We have all new securement silos waiting for players metas to challenge, and we are super excited to showcase these just coming up. So please stay tuned and be patient.
Nice. So we'll get to
Now,
check out the new
some
look.
gameplay related questions. Will the level cap of the characters be raised beyond level 50 in the future?
No, we don't intend on the level cap ever exceeding 50 because character level isn't really the primary focus of our game.
Yes, and the next question is about the blueprint. Will territory blueprints ever be tradable?
Yeah, so we understand that many people are eager to obtain and trade territory blueprints from other players, but there are still many issues that we need to address before we can get this enabled live for everyone. We recognize that building a perfect territory requires like a significant amount of effort. So we want to ensure that the hard work of all of our master expert builders are not easily copied or misused or abused. So we're working on designing and sharing a trading system that aims to protect everyone's creations. Once we have a clear timeline on that, we'll update everybody as soon as we can.
Unless you're like me and then you just make a
Got
video
it.
showing how
So
to build
please
it from scratch.
let me know if we have a plan, and let us. I will just like following with the devs team and let you guys know. Okay, so will we ever be able to build Eternal Land blueprints in the scenarios?
Probably not.
Yeah, there will be. So the feature is all currently in the design phase, and once we have more information we can share with that, we will, but just a little too early to talk about right now.
Wonder how they're going to do that with the structure cap limit.
And upgrading deviations were mentioned in one of the devs talk posts. Is there any update about when this would be implemented or how it would work?
Yes, the feature is still in the design and development phase. We don't have a specific timeline for you yet, but we do hope to finish it before the end of 2024, so within 2024. So just make sure to stay tuned to our official social media, and we'll make sure to
So
update
in the
you
next
guys as
few
we have
months,
more
it's not
information
too
for that one
bad.
too.
Okay. Next up, let's move on to the questions about the gaming experience and optimizations. So many metas have been asking about the exit scenario features because some of the meta's current server may not have finished the season yet, but they are eager to experience the new scenarios such as the Way of Winter. The exit scenario feature will be the lifesaver. According to our previous announcement, the feature will be available when the new PvE scenario is released on October 17th. So how does this mechanism work, and what are the conditions for leaving a scenario early?
This is important.
Yep. So there will be a special event for all metas who want to leave the scenario early, and this will launch on October 17th. So during this event, all metas can exit their current scenario and choose a new one, and the event rules are as follows. Number one, during the event period, if metas find that their current scenario does not meet their expectations, they can exit within 24 hours of joining that scenario with no cost and no risk to them at all. If you stay in the scenario for more than 24 hours, you will need to use a new item called a scenario exit card. During this event period, scenario exit cards can be exchanged for 1 Mitsuko mark in the season store. Upon exiting a scenario, all types of acquired resources will be transferred according to the overall season transfer rules as normal. To ensure a fair gameplay and enhance the experience of all metas, we only allow you to use this feature once every 60 days. This means that there will be a 60-day cooldown period. After the event ends, the feature will be officially launched based on feedback from you all, so please stay tuned for more information on this, and we are still trying to figure out exactly what this will look like after the event.
Sounds good.
So it looks like we get like one freebie for just one Mitsuko mark.
Really long time, and
then we can transfer early, which is nice because our PvP Prism vs. Clash scenario was several days late.
Another question based on the scenario exit card is, will the exit scenario events be available to all servers like Prisma server, Novice, or some like hard modes? Just curious about it.
So we will be enabling this feature on all scenario servers except for the novice server. The reason for not enabling it on the novice servers is that these other scenarios are generally more challenging, and we recommend that you complete this novice scenario before moving on. We see these novice scenarios as almost tutorial scenarios for you to play through and learn the game, right? But we also welcome our feedback from players, and we'll make lots of adjustments based on your suggestions. So if you want to dive right in, you can create a character and play. You can play in the scenarios directly by creating your character if you want to jump right in.
Okay, so since the version 1.3 is a major version update, so many metas have expressed concerns about the game's stability. I think we've planned some optimization and improvements to enhance the game's stability. Sammy, can you share more with the metas?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually identified some game crashes related to corrupted packages that were getting downloaded from Steam and DirectX 12. So on October 17th, we will introduce an automatic package repair feature, and that should fix those crashing issues related to DirectX 12.
Looking forward to October 17th. Also in Prisma vs. Clash, there is a lot meta have experienced lag issue quite frequently, and they caused disruptions to their gameplay experience. Is there anything being done about this?
Yes. So this is super important to us, and we are working very hard on it. So I am deeply sorry for the unsmooth experience that's been going on thus far. The development team has located the problem and is there. We expect that there will be relief coming with the Way of Winter update on October 17th. We will continue to work beyond that, though, and further improvements can be expected throughout all of October. Smooth gameplay is the most important aspect of the Once Human experience, and we will pay attention to lag issues as time goes on. I welcome everyone or encourage everyone as well, to report to us on our official Discord. You can head to our channels and find the feedback desk channel in order to report anything you need to us. And just as a small reminder, when you are reporting things to us, please make sure to include your server region, your user ID, and any images or videos of what you're reporting.
Yeah, sorry for that again. I will keep an eye on the development for everyone, so any further progress will be communicated through the community. Now let's talk about another issue that Prisma versus Clash has brought to our attention, the issue of fairness. Do we currently have any anti-cheat measures in place?
Yep, so we've been continuously trying to combat cheating as the game has been existing. Cheats are always getting updated, so we're always expanding our anti-cheat capabilities as well. And based on the feedback we've seen, we do understand that our current synchronization of ban results for cheats isn't quite sufficient. We're currently testing a feature for verifying the results of reported cheats, which will be rolled out once it is fully developed. This feature should allow more players to conveniently check the punishment results of the reported targets and see if somebody has had action taken on them. And at the same time, we are also designing and optimizing the current reporting receipt system. We hope that receipts will be a little bit clearer and more timely, giving players more information. And regarding online cheating, there are currently two situations: exploiting bugs and using third-party software. For players who profit from exploiting bugs, we have increased the severity of penalties and encourage everyone to report these behaviors in-game. And for those using third-party software to cheat, we maintain our strict zero-tolerance policy. We also welcome everyone to provide detailed reports through the Discord, and we will try to follow up in real time.
Yes, to reiterate, once human has a zero-tolerance policy towards cheating, whether it's organized cheating or individual actions, we
Curious
urge
what type of
everyone
cheating
to
you guys have run
report
into,
such behaviors to us through
like
Discord.
aimbotting and
And
wall
you can
hacks, things
also
like that.
stay updated by regularly checking the anti-cheating notices posted on our official websites. Okay, that wraps up for the first part of our live stream. And as usual, what's next? The giveaway session. Okay, time to review the first redeem code. Yeah. Mystery Dev, please share the code.
So make sure to redeem this code in-game before November 11th. You can do so by pressing F3 and then X in order to redeem the code. This code will
Once
include
human
500 Starcrum
10.
and a Butterfly's Emissary Crate.
Nice.
If a friend or
More
somebody else
cosmetic
couldn't make it to the
tokens.
live stream, feel free to share this code with them. Share the love, spread the loot, give
For
them
those of you on our
some Starcrum in the
Discord,
crate too.
we have a full list of almost every single
Okay,
redeem code that
now
they've
let's
offered so
move on
far
to
as
our
a pinned
first
comment
cosmetic
on the
giveaway.
Once Human
Since
General
we're
chat.
live
So
streaming
if you join us,
simultaneously on
there's probably
Twitch
like
and
20
YouTube,
plus
so
codes
we'll
on
be
there.
picking two
We'll be sure to
lucky
add
winners
these
each
to that
time.
list as well.
So this time the prize is going to be the Music Frenzy outfit from the current Light Forge Loot Crate. The outfit is all about the musical vibes. If you love the outfit, don't miss your chance to get it. Participating in the giveaway is super easy. We'll count down from 5, and our staff will take a snapshot of the chat. The person whose message
see if
is
we
at
get
the
lucky.
bottom of the snapshot will be the lucky winner. So all you need to do is to send the message in the chat when we start the countdown.
Super easy. Just send
All
a
right.
message. You'll be
Drum
good
roll.
to go. Everyone ready? All right. Let's find out who our winner's down. You want to count us down?
Yeah, let me do it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let me check. I want screenshots.
Now-
Please send me.
Now we have to
Sorry.
find out who it is, so it'll take a second. Sorry everybody,
Mhm.
but we will find out soon. Super exciting. We gotta see.
Yeah. Just a moment.
Looks like we have our results coming in.
Okay, I already got the from Twitch is Naimichi NYMICHI on Twitch, and YouTube is Lumination
we didn't get it.
1.
Congrats.
Okay, congratulations, both. So, both lucky winners, you could take a screenshot of your YouTube or Twitch account and contact our staff through the Discord. So, our staff ID is OH_rewards on Discord after the live stream, and then you could claim your prize. Okay, the next part is very important and something everyone is been eagerly awaiting. We all know that the upcoming version 1.3, and we're going to introduce a brand new scenario. And the highly anticipated annual PvE scenario, the Way of Winter. Since its initial review, it's been almost 2 months. So now we're just a week away from its official launch. We're extremely excited to tell you that after all our hard work, the moment to share this with you has finally arrived. We're fully prepared to welcome this significant event.
Absolutely. That's right,
Let's
because the
go.
Way of Winter features an entirely new map design. The workload for our development team was enormous, and ensuring that every detail met our high standards was a significant challenge. Therefore, we spent a considerable amount of time and effort to complete the development process, and we really, really hope that these 2 months of waiting have not disappointed you. We thank you all for your patience.
Yeah, thanks to the devs team members. Your hard work is truly appreciated. Every member of the development team has put immense efforts into achieving this exciting outcome. So without further ado, let's delve into the details of the Way of Winter for our audiences.
Here we go.
Are you all ready? Let's take a closer look at this challenging and fantastical new adventure journey. In previous live stream, we've mentioned that in the Way of Winter, metas will reach a northern realm, establish their territory near a giant thermal tower, and huddle for worms. This will serve as their base to craft various cold resistance equipment, venture into snow-capped mountains, delve into caves, explore the glaciers, and collect the deviation hidden in the land of the frost. So, Sammy, could you elaborate on some of the unique aspects of the Way of Winter scenario?
Of course, yeah. So in the Way of Winter scenario, due to the high survival difficulty, we've actually expanded the size of your hives. So this is a significant change from previous seasons.
We're going to have to work together with our hives. That's good.
Another standout feature is the temperature mechanism in the scenario. Here is a little spoiler. Despite the name Way of Winter, you may think the entire map is icy and snowy, but it's not entirely true. I saw it in chat already. People have identified it. The map also includes extremely hot and volcanic areas. And these two drastically different environments in one scenario should bring all new challenges and experiences for players. Whether it's the frigid cold or the scorching heat, meta's physical conditions will be affected. So, how will meta survive in such extreme conditions? Don't worry. We have a new fancy magical mimetic system. After setting up your camp, you can create a torch to start exploring. Through exploration, you can unlock Mimetic's Polar Expedition 1, and by unlocking this, you can craft items like Hedium, Coldium, and Thermium. These items will help to keep the meta's body temperature within the normal range, and of course, there are other ways to maintain warmth too. Metas can gather special crops like Spike Mato, Polar Pepper, and Sunny Gingers, which will all provide temporary temperature buffs when consumed. However, despite all these insulation tips, I still want to advise all metas not to join the Way of Winter scenario in the 4th phase of the season. The survival difficulty will be extremely high at this point, and although we've added a beginner protection buff in the game to deal with this extreme weather, you will still enter in a low temperature state. The survival challenge remains.
Yeah, that sounds incredibly cool. Besides the temperature mechanism and the mimetics, is there anything else that particularly stands out to you?
There are a few things, but I worry that merely describing them won't really do them justice or truly capture the essence of what makes them so cool. So, we've prepared a short video for everyone to check out.
Let's go. This is what I was hoping for.
Please play the video.
It's going to be nice having a different type of biome to live in. New furnace facility or a heater stove.
Wow, the scenery here is truly stunning, and the landscapes in the Way of Winter take it to a whole new level.
And what you just saw in that video wasn't even the most spectacular part. So in the Way of Winter scenario, we've added a brand new feature called Spectacle Collaboration. And although this feature only unlocks in mid-game, let me give you a sneak peek right now. So after unlocking the thermal tower in your memetics page, players can collaborate with their friends to build this new spectacle. Upgrading the thermal tower will unlock various benefits, such as controlling the temperature of surrounding territories, converting the tower's area into an oil field, increasing the production speed of manufacturing facilities, boosting crop mutation rates and yields, and many other things.
Yeah, wow.
Curious
That
what
sounds
the effect
incredibly
range is of
interesting.
these
And the
towers.
thermal tower isn't just a survival tool, it's a crucial facility that enhances the overall efficiency of the team. Collaboration with teammates to build it will surely make the gaming experience richer and more engaging.
Exactly. So towards the end of the season, a large number of these Chaos Weavers will appear in the world. These giant creatures will bring extreme temperature changes to the surrounding areas, and they will launch fierce attacks on the thermal towers that have been built by the players. Players are really going to need to work together with their teammates to protect those towers that they've constructed.
Yeah, that sounds like a real test for cooperation between players. So, Sammy, have you prepared some related videos so that we can get a sneak peek?
Oh, you already know that we have, of course. We have prepared a video all about the thermal tower for everyone to watch, so please.
This is what I'm most interested in, because we couldn't fully test this on the test server. Seems like it's going to be a giant network of all the PvE players working together to keep these things up and running. Gonna have to defend it. There's the Goliath. Chaos Weaver.
Wow, looks like the building that will require a lot of cooperation efforts and the time from the players to construct.
Yes, indeed. After all, it's going to provide various benefits to the players in their territories, and these benefits will help them so much. So it's really worth it.
Speaking of survival, surviving in the game must be involved like securement silo challenge, right? So the securement silo can provide players with good weapons and mods, making them stronger. Are there any like changes or in the dungeon in the Way of Winter?
You asked the right person. Yes, the new securement silo can be described in just one word. Beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. Seshi, which securement silo do you think left the deepest impression on you in the previous scenario?
So the one that in the deep impression on me was the hidden stage in Theta securement silo. So in that stage, we need to like rotate 6 or 8 or even more statues so that they align with the reflections in the water to summon the boss. Although the boss
That was a pretty cool
mechanism
mechanic.
is, I mean, in the hidden level were nothing special, but I had to run Theta many times and knew exactly how many times to rotate each statue. So it still left a deep impression on me.
Yes, no, that one is definitely a classic. Theta is one of my favorites. So I remember when I first started playing, I didn't know you could use the transformation cookies or the spectral cloak. So I kind of had to fight through every deviant one at a time and the whole way through, and it was exhausting to do it every time. But then I realized you could just use like a spectral cloak and go invisible or transform into something, and it made it so much easier. So metas, definitely make sure you are thinking about all your strategies, and sometimes it's not just run and gun that you need to do. There are plenty of other ways to get through these silos, plenty of shortcuts, so make sure you're looking at them.
Yeah, that's true, but it seems like we're a little bit
I don't know if I've ever used the
So were
invisibility
we
cloak
just talking about
during
the
my silo
securement
runs.
silo in the Way of Winter scenario? So can you share more about that?
Okay, yes, back to that, right? The new securement silo is full of lots of artistic touches and flair, and in fact, we have prepared another short video for everyone to watch.
So this is the new silo, one of the new silos. That's pretty cool. Ooh.
Wow, I really want to play it right now. The securement
Okay.
silo, I mean, it is absolutely
Some of those
stunning.
boss
It
fights
feels
look
like
pretty cool,
stepping
actually.
into an art gallery surrounded by masterpieces, utterly dazzling. And when you battle the boss, you actually enter through the painting. This is just too beautiful. That I know what you mean, like beautiful. So walking into the painting, like open up like another whole world.
Yes, exactly. It's super cool. More information related to the Securement Silo gameplay will have to be explored by players themselves. I don't want to give away too much. So once Way of Winter comes out, you'll get your hands on it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not the player. Even my anticipation for the Way of Winter scenarios is through the roof. Now, speaking of the survival in the post-apocalyptic world, weapon and deviations are essential. So, are there any updates? I mean, I know there absolutely there's any update. There's a lot of updates on it. So Sammy, please just share more.
Of course, yes, there are, like you said, lots of updates. So let's talk about the new weapons first. So in the Way of Winter scenario, we have lots of new weapons and armor blueprints for you. In today's live stream, we will introduce you to one of the new blueprints, the Silent Anabasis. So let me give you a brief description of this weapon's features. I should warn you really quickly, the final weapon effects will be determined by the released version, so this may be subject to change. But first of all, when you hit a target, they will have a chance to trigger a Frost Vortex. Then, targets within the Frost Vortex will form ice crystals, which shatter after a period of time, causing frost elemental damage to any nearby target.
Wow, it sounds
I had
like
a feeling they
weapon
were going to
that's
have some
perfect
frost
dealing
and
with a
fire
group of
themed
enemies.
sets and
So what does
weapons with
the
this
weapon
update.
look like? I know you got something.
You are absolutely right. You'll know after watching this video. Mystery Dev, please play it up.
I wish they fired it for a little bit longer so we could actually see the ice crystals go off.
All right, next let's talk about some of the new deviations.
Oh, that's my favorite parts. And in the Prisma versus Clash, we've introduced new Prisma deviations. So what's new deviation will be added into the Way of Winter? I feel like there should be many deviations related to the snow and winter styles.
Yep. So in Way of Winter, we're actually adding 7 new deviations. So we have Snow Sprite, Invincible Sun, Hydronaut Fish, Sapcam, Ice Pot, Tar Pudding, and Gaze Okio. If you're curious about what these new deviations look like, the upcoming video will hopefully give you all of those answers.
Sorry, play the video.
A walking camera. Some added burn damage. Potentially good for burn builds. Another frost deviation. Oh, he walks around and petrifies enemies. That's kind of cool. Nice.
Ooh. wow, metas are able to match the name of each deviation after watching the video.
Now I'm curious how
I
we
guess
get
the
them.
first deviation should be the zap cam, right? I saw it taking pictures in the video. So what does it do? Or is it just for taking photo of us?
No, it's not just for taking photos. So Zapcam actually assists metas in battle by continuously photographing nearby enemies, which causes them to take increased damage.
Got it. That's very creative design. Okay. So the Way of Winter scenario really has our expectation like on a sky high. So Sammy has introduced us to a lot of gameplay elements related to the Way of Winter today, including new survival mechanism, securement silo, deviation, and more.
Yep, so what I've introduced today isn't super detailed after all. I can't remember really every detail of the game, so I apologize. But today we have invited H37 to give us a deeper dive into the Way of Winter scenario. If you want to know specific information like the season progression, don't miss H37's crash course.
Another crash
I know,
course.
it's just too much new things is coming to the next scenario, so everyone please stay tuned. So please note, after the video ends, we will announce the second redeem code and the second rounds of cosmetic giveaways. So please stay tuned. Mystery Dev, just play the video.
Oh, hey there, metas! It's H37, reporting from Nalcot's northern region. Welcome to today's Once Human Crash Course. Version 1.3 of Once Human is coming on October 17th, with a new large-scale PvE scenario, the Way of Winter. Plus, many new gameplay features. Cheers and applause, please. Moving on. The Way of Winter is an adventure on a new map in Nalcot's north. The climate here goes to both extremes. Onyx Tundra and Vina Fjord are perennially covered in snow, while Ember Strand is blazing hot due to the nearby volcanoes. Not only will you have to pay constant attention to the new temperature mechanic as you try to survive these hazardous conditions, but you'll also need to defend yourself against new deviants and maniacal vultures.
It's pretty cool that they got new skins to the enemies.
Has to offer, though. Strap in. I'll share all the juicy details with you. Also, keep an eye out for a special gift pack hiding somewhere in this video. Firstly, let's dive deep into the most important mechanic the Way of Winter introduces, the temperature mechanic. As stated in the intro,
This is what I'm most interested in.
Geography of Nalcot's north. The temperature here ranges from freezing cold to blazing hot. So on top of sanity, energy, hydration, and stamina, you'll need to keep an eye on a new survival parameter, temperature. Temperature is determined by several factors, including the base temperature of your current location, the time of day, and weather changes. Lava flows obviously affect temperature, but so do torches and Molotov cocktails when you hold them. If you venture into rivers or volcanoes without sufficient preparation, you may be subject to drastic changes in temperature. If you want to make it out there, you'll need to increase your heat and cold resistances to survive extreme temperatures. This could mean wearing cold-resistant gear made from thick fur, or eating the North's unique spicy dishes. If you lack the resistance, your movement may be restricted, or you may even fall sick. I might be a robot, but I can tell you I suffered a lot myself when I first arrived up north. I'll give you a few more tips to survive these extreme conditions. Ready to take notes? Let's do this! You won't have cold-resistant gear when you first arrive in the north. So the first thing to do is gather materials and craft a torch to keep warm as you explore the north. The north also has lots of unique crops, including spiked tomatoes, polar peppers, and sunny ginger that you can eat to gain a temporary temperature buff. Animal skins are another secret to surviving the wintry conditions. Use them to craft the warm gear I was talking about earlier. To increase your cold resist, every type of skin will provide different amounts of resistance, so choose wisely. But nothing's more important up here than a warm home. To guarantee your survival, establish a territory and build a campfire or other warmth-generating facilities as soon as possible. There's strength in numbers, too. Joining hands with other metas makes surviving the harsh temperatures much easier. In the initial phase, you'll save lots of efforts if you team up to explore the North strongholds and share scavenged resources. The Way of Winter features larger squad sizes, so even more friends can join your adventure.
Oh, so the squads are bigger as well.
Thermal Tower, a new and spectacular building, will be unlocked for your camp. Building a thermal tower with your allies is a crucial gameplay aspect of the Way of Winter. After unlocking the permit to build it, you'll have to work with your companions to finish constructing this spectacular structure, and it will give you various bonuses if you build your territory around it. What's
Nice.
more, you can upgrade the thermal tower to unlock even stronger buffs. The thermal tower can control the temperature of the territory surrounding it, transform the land within its range into an oil field, speed up production facilities, increase the rate of deviated crops, and so much more. Thermal towers use Chaosium as fuel. Once a thermal tower accumulates a certain amount of Chaosium waste, it can be purified into fresh Chaosium. But beware, as the purification process is not without risk. Lurking enemies won't miss this chance to strike. The final phase of the season involves both ice and fire. Colossal chaos reavers will appear in the wilderness, causing drastic temperature changes in their vicinities, and launching ferocious assaults on your thermal towers. Arm yourselves, defend them, and take down these fearsome titans. As a major update, the Way of Winter also brings plenty of new features and content. Players can now select their
That was another
official
gift
start
pack
point.
code.
In Malpot's North, you can start your adventure from either Onyx Tundra or Vina Fjord. From there, you can explore the Snowy Realm and venture to Emperor's Strait, immersing yourself in the excitement of the new scenario. The major strongholds scattered throughout the north, such as Frostforge, Fireproof Sanctum, and Port Obsidian, are filled with new mysteries and enticing treasures that await your discovery. Be wary, as you will encounter new deviants and living machines that have been transformed by the extreme temperatures in the northern wilderness, including cool brine frosts, red-hot crucibles, and a triad variant. There's even a
That's pretty cool.
Alaska challenge, the Secret Servitor. But don't worry, for new deviations are also here to assist you. Deviations in the Snowy Realm have abilities that match the environment. Snow sprites generate ice crystals in battle, while ice pots produce ice cubes with wondrous capabilities. There's also invincible suns, which deal blaze DMG to their targets. Once you're prepared, it's time to take on
It is as good as the
new enemies.
Pyro Dino, though. That's the question.
Led by Igna, have established a fanatical army in the north. Powered by Chaosium, they seek to use enormous living machines to reset humanity's past, confront the enemy in Secure Silos Delta and Taurus, and the Black Sector Dungeon, and put an end to Igna's dark plan. Your task is to save the world. No pressure. The Way of Winter consists of 4 main phases, totaling 35 days, and conclude in a settlement phase of 28 days. Phase 1 is called Arctic Domain and lasts 7 days. Onyx Tundra and Vina Fjord regions are unlocked. Metas can use this phase to familiarize themselves with the mechanics and explore the mysterious north. Phase 2 is named Scattered Ash and lasts 8 days. All regions are unlocked. Metas can explore high-temperature zones and unlock the thermal tower blueprint. Chaos Reavers will start appearing in the wilderness during this phase, so make sure your territory is well defended. Phase 3 is called A Glimmer of Hope. and will
So we don't get
last 10
the
days
thermal
until
towers until
protecting
phase 2 by the
unlocked.
sounds of it.
Metas should explore strongholds and gather resources to upgrade their thermal towers and prepare for the final phase. Phase 4, the end of Ice and Fire, will last 10 days, accumulating with the final event, Frost and Flame. The most powerful Chaos Reavers will appear, causing massive thermal disturbances over wide distances. Metas must cooperate to defend their thermal towers, defeat the colossal beings, and protect the Snowy Realm. Phase 5, the Break of Dawn, is the settlement phase and lasts 28 days. Metas can clear up unfinished business or sign up for a new scenario. The Way of Winter is a large-scale multiplayer PvE scenario, so teaming up to build territories, explore the map, and Launch North is highly recommended. Guests can complete seasonal goals to obtain rewards immediately, depending on the total number of thermal towers built on the server. You'll also receive tiered rewards at the end of Phase 4. That's all the new content coming in the Way of Winter PvE scenario. I look forward to seeing you in the Snowy Realm on October 17th. Oh, it's freezing! I'm going to find somewhere to warm up and recharge.
Nice. So it's going to be like a worldwide, like, public network of these thermal towers by the sound of it. Everyone on the server is going to have to work together to just build these.
Our introduction to the Way of Winter.
And just having one in the
There
center
are
of all
indeed
your
many
hive
aspects
territories
we
is going to be pretty
haven't
cool too.
covered, which you will have the to experience the first-hand one, the Way of Winter scenario released on October 17th. Now it's time to review the second redemption code. Mystery Dev, please display the redeem code on the screen.
Wrong way.
Make sure to redeem this code in-game within November 11th. This includes 500 Starcrum and a Butterfly's Emissary Crate.
There's your
If your
1,000
friends couldn't make it to
Starcrum
the
right
live
there.
stream,
We'll be
feel
sure to
free
add this
share
one to the
code
list as well
with them.
on the Discord
You can
server.
redeem this code by pressing F3 in-game and then hitting X in order
Which
to open
links
the redeem
to,
code.
by the way, are down
You
in
can
the
also
description.
redeem the special little code that you just saw that I saw some people putting in chat. I'm just going to remind you to also put that one in-game, and you should be able to grab some stuff there.
Okay, now the code is shared. Let's move on
We'll
to
put
the
all
second
three of those
cosmetic
codes on the
giveaway.
Discord server.
Again, since we're live
those of you
streaming
that
on
missed
both
it.
Twitch and YouTube, so we'll pick 2 lucky winners each time to win the rewards. So this time the rewards is going to be the Music Frenzy outfits in the current Light Forge Loot Crate. The outfit is all about the musical vibes. If you love the outfit, don't miss out. So participating in the giveaway is super easy. We are countdown from 5, and the mystery dev will take a snapshot
number
of the
2.
chat. Then the person whose message is at the bottom of the snapshot will be the lucky winner. So all you need to do is to send a message in the chat, and we'll start countdown.
Exactly, but make sure you haven't sent anything recently because there is slow mode in the chat, so once you send a message, you cannot send another for another 30 seconds. So, now that I've said that, I'm going to keep talking for hopefully about 25 more seconds so that anyone who did send a message does have this window. But I think that was probably enough time, so I think we're ready to count down now. Are you ready?
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Somebody won! Woohoo! Whoever it is, congratulations! Woohoo!
See how lucky we are.
Let
We
me
will
check,
find out
let me
in a second.
check. Okay.
It's 1 in
We need the person who took the
3,446.
screenshot to send it over to us, and then we will have the winner information. So just give us one moment
Yeah.
while we look it up.
Oh, I got it. So on the Twitch
Already?
is Skeletor Bard, and on YouTube is Ken Van Dyke. Ken Van Dyke. Okay. Congratulations.
Oh my
guys.
God.
Winners!
We were 2 off.
Yeah, you should take
Ken
a
Van
screenshot
Dyke
of
was
of
2
your, account
before us.
information and contact
Look how
our staff
close
through
that
the
was.
official Discord server.
That's
so
funny.
our staff, the handle
And
is
half
going
a second
to be
sooner, we would have had that.
reverse on Discord. So yeah, just contact him through
That's
Discord
funny.
and claim the reward.
2 messages before us. We were that close.
Next session is the event coming up from the next week. In the earlier part of our stream, we mainly introduced the new PvE scenario, the Way of Winter. As a major update, might have already guessed that we have some perks lined up for you. First is our Twitch Drops event. Remember the exclusive Twitch Drops we launched during the release of Prisma vs. Clash. So with the launch of the Way of Winter, we also have a themed
new Twitch drops.
Given the timing of this Twitch Drops events is very close to Halloween, my favorite
Halloween
festival.
themed.
Yeah, and the rewards
Let's
we've
see it.
prepared for you are, of course, filled with the festive spirit. Now let me introduce the new round of Twitch Drops activities and rewards. Okay, here we are.
Weapon
So the Way
charm.
of Winter exclusive Twitch Drops events will take place from October 19th, 2024 at 1 a.m. to November
I like that headwear.
November 16th, 2024 at 1 a.m. PDT time. So during the period, simply watch any live stream under the Once Human category on Twitch to receive the following rewards. So if you watch for 1 hour, you could get an adorable weapon charm, Catty Hat. So if you watch for 2 hours, you could get a home decor dark pumpkin lantern. Watch for 4 hours, you could get a wilderness outlaw hood. Watch for 6 hours, you could get a Servitor Terror headwear. Okay, before the Way of Winter exclusive Twitch Drops event begins, please make sure you have enabled Twitch Drops and link your Once Human account with your Twitch account on the Once Human Twitch Drops website. This is the
Would you guys like to see me start streaming? I've been debating getting back into streaming,
if you don't
live
know the
streaming.
entrance of the website to help you link
Let me know
to
down below if
together,
you guys
just
would like
head
to see
over
me
to
live stream.
oncehuman.game. There's an entrance over there. And the second event is Team Up webpage event, Team Up to Survival. Yes, so in this event, metas can pre-register for the Way of Winter scenario to claim an exclusive avatar and invite friends to form a team to receive 1,000 star crown, more of the deviations, and more. However, please note that all the rewards can only be claimed after the version 1.3 goes live on October 17th. So after claiming the rewards on the event page, select your in-game character to receive your event
I have to
rewards
let the
in
squad
the
know.
in-game mailbox. For more detailed event information, please follow our official social media account to know more. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to be our last part of this streaming session, the live Q&A part, as we already collect some questions you guys raised in the chat box during the live. So I will ask the question, and Sammy will review the answer of some of the questions.
Yeah, let's do it. Sounds good.
So the first question is, will there be a Halloween decor?
Yes.
Okay, I've already mentioned it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Very similar to what you just saw in all of the Twitch drops. There will be lots of Halloween decorations and related themes. So just make sure you stay tuned to any of our official community or social media platforms, where we will share lots more about what we have coming up as October continues.
Halloween themed
I
territory
want
pack,
to tell
probably.
you guys, if you just log into the game, we also have Halloween themed event in game. So make sure you just join the game after October 17th. So next question is, will we need to have hot drinks to keep warm in the winter scenario, or something akin to that?
Yep, so we talked about it a little bit earlier, but in the new Way of Winter scenario, players can regulate their body temperature by eating specific dishes. I don't want to say 100% that it would be drinking something. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I do know that there's lots of spicy foods to eat to keep warm.
Yeah, I love spicy food. Okay, the next one is, will you improve building modes? It is limited, clunky, need mirror option, better rotation options.
Yeah, so building and construction and territories in general are something that we are constantly improving, or constantly looking to improve, I should say. So we do plan on further optimizing it in subsequent updates, including, I believe, small fixes coming up soon.
Got it. Now, the next question is, does the Way of Winter have a unique set of lootable furniture formulas, or will they stay the same?
Gotta have more furnitures.
I'm actually not 100% sure. I don't want to say either direction. Let me make sure. I think somebody gave me an answer here, so let me go back and look to be sure. I don't want to say either direction on this one. I'm sorry. I don't want to speak incorrectly here. My mistake. Maybe we can get somebody to answer the question for me on that one in the chat. But it looks like we do have a couple more if you want to skip that one.
Yeah, basically, I mean, the Way of Winter is more like a PvE scenario, so you could experience more PvE gameplay in it. Okay, the next question is, for the Way of Winter, will the survival challenge... okay, I mean, I think this one we have already answered. It was about the hard mode. Yeah, there's no hard mode. upload the hive for a bigger 12-20 people.
Well, yeah, they said it was going to be increased, but they didn't say to
in
what.
the scenario of Way, yeah, Sammy, you should tell them more about it.
Yeah, so I've seen lots of questions about this. I don't think we said the exact number earlier. Your hive will be increased to 16 people total in Way of Winter.
16 people in the hive now. Interesting.
I think that's all the questions we think we could review for today. But guys, if you want to know more about the Way of Winter, just follow the social media as well as join the Discord. Also, what the most important thing is, you just need to join the game after October 17th, then you will know more about it. And feel free to raise any questions while playing. Enjoy the coming new scenario.
Yep, and don't forget, if you have won the giveaway during the stream, please make sure to join our official Discord and contact our staff members. You can contact the account OH_reward on Discord to claim your prizes. Our community team is dedicated to serving you and ensuring that you receive all your rewards super quick. So if you didn't win a prize, you should still join our Discord. You can even find the channel Northern Tour discussion, where we are talking about everything about the Way of Winter, predicting what's going to happen next. And I may leak some more information as the week goes on. We'll see what happens. So definitely get in there and join that channel.
Thank you, Sammy, and thank you all metas joined this live today. So that's all the content we have prepared for you about the Way of Winter. We hope you will enjoy this brand new PvE scenario as much as we do when it launches on October 17th.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. I look forward to seeing you all in-game in the mountains, and make sure to follow the channel.
It is going to be nice to have a change of scenery after 5 back-to-back scenarios in the same locations. All right, so that was it. It actually looks pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. By the sounds of it, I got access, like I mentioned earlier, to the test server, but we were dropped straight into phase 4, which is one of the first things he recommends you not do as a new player because the temperatures are so extreme. And so we weren't able to test things really on the test server as much as I'd like. And I think it's going to be progressing properly from phase to phase if you start out on phase 1. So the fact that you're able to put down those thermal towers in the middle of an entire hive settlement, that's going to be really cool. I'm excited for that. The new deviations are going to be really cool. I would definitely think I'm going to run some sort of elemental build. We're going to have a bunch of new weapons and armor to make. So that'll be exciting. Keep an eye out for some more weapon build videos, I'm sure. But yeah, all in all, I think it was a pretty cool update. I have a good feeling that it's going to be a lot more hype and a lot more fun than what we got with the Prism vs. Clash scenario. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, if you found it informative, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. I appreciate all of your guys' feedback. And if you want to keep up to date with my future content, I will be dropping some videos here soon with some more insider information from things I got from the test server. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of that. And last but not least, if you want to join a killer community of like-minded gamers, feel free to check the links down in the description and join us on the Discord. We've got over 1,000 members in there now, many of which are playing Once Human. So hopefully jump in and we see you guys around here soon. But until the next one, hope everyone has a great day, and we'll see you all later.